For me, that is being content at that particular moment. Like now, I'm content to just sitting here, having a conversation with you, and that to me is simple happiness.
Yeah. If I were to give you an analogy of a train and in various carts, happiness for me is that. So I'm happy in that one moment. I may not be in the next moment, but I can be again. And if I can get a consistent chain of happiness going, that's great. But a whole entire concept or formula to live by, impossible.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever achieve that. No one can. Well, my one thing would definitely have to be mediocrity. There's nothing worse than doing something average. You either do it supremely well to the utmost of your ability, or not at all. I think we are too often allowing ourselves to accept average situations. Oh, the meal's okay, or this deal's all right. This relationship is okay. I'll tolerate this. But we shouldn't have to. We should try and get the best we can from a particular situation.
Okay, for me, it will be a beauty pageant answer. It will be crime.
Crime? Okay.
Yeah, I want to know that whoever I care about can go out and come back, and accidents aside, I don't have to worry about anything.
All right.
I don't have a single proudest moment, but I am proud of what my loved ones achieved. One of them would have been when my eldest son George topped his school in his PSLE. It would have been when I saw Chris, my husband, doing a presentation overseas, and he does it so well.
I'd like to think that I've not reached a moment in my life that I'm absolutely proud about yet. So I would like to think that that's still to come. The only thing I know for certain about life is that I know nothing about life. And each time I tell myself that I know everything I need to know at every pivotal point in my life, when you turn 21, when you turn 16, when you turn 30, I think, okay, now I know. Now I'm getting life. I now understand how this works. 2 days later, you realize you know absolutely nothing. You reset your whole entire mind frame to figure it out all over again.
I would think is working hard, and although the outcome may not always be predictable, but try my best and let go of things I can't change.
We like our shopping, but we've been accused as well by those very close and dear to us that we don't appreciate the things that we acquire so much. And we both tend to agree that the whole idea is not to appreciate it too much. Like it, appreciate the statics of it, but not be in love with it. So yeah, that's a very important life lesson, I guess.
Yeah. That would be at home, in my formal casuals, and with my cup of tea and a book, or with some friends.
Yeah. I can't say home because I've lived my life like such a nomad. I'm constantly moving from one domicile to another. I want to be somewhere that's absolutely tranquil, yet allow us to do what we do on a day-to-day basis. It just doesn't exist. That utopia for me doesn't exist. A lot of people spend time thinking about it and planning it and procrastinating and over again. Whereas I would say, just go ahead and do it. Just do it. Make the mistakes that you need to make. Make 99 mistakes out of 100. Just get one success out of 100 attempts, and you would have been successful. Instead of being too fearful of doing the first attempt and not even getting that mistake to know what not to do the next time around. So mine's just do it. What's yours?
Just to do the best out of every situation and whatever circumstances.
See, I created a bucket list, I think it's what it's called, when I turned 25, and I started with 100, and now I'm down to 28 things to go. So I'll finish my 28 things of achievements. I won't elaborate because there are still 28, and I'll see what happens then. But 28 or even 100, if I have to reset that again, it's not ridiculous to try and achieve.
Okay, for me it would be actually very simple. I got very few, just to make my country and my friends proud, to grow my skincare where the one that I'm grooming now, to bring it global, and to see more eventful things and to be part of happening things for the next maybe 2 decades. I would think that with all this online thing, I'm afraid what will be lost will be the human touch. And I believe in 50 years' time, everybody will be very vocal, because online, sometimes it brings out your innermost, your most truthful. So I think it'll be a lot more open, more outspoken.
I would have liked to have seen a world where most of the culture and influences were dictated by Asia rather than by the West. The fact that we're speaking English to each other right now, that we're wearing Western clothes, that we are prescribing to Western sensibilities is nice. But you know, I would sometimes like to see what it would have been if those influences were maneuvered by countries like China and India, and what the Americans would be doing, or what the Europeans would be doing.
How interesting.
So that might possibly happen in 50 years. And I think the shift is very much determined by economic influences and positioning in the world.
So in 50 years' time, the same program will be in Mandarin. 我们讲华语。
Well, I'll try.